Yo, what is going on, guys? So today's video is going to be a little bit different from the usual ranked slop content that I do, which is going great, by the way. The push to pro, fantastic, and I'll update you all on how it's going tomorrow. But today, we're going to do something a little bit different because Brawl Stars' newest brawler, 102nd brawler, is coming out very soon, I believe, actually. Sometime probably end of this month, early next month when the update drops. And I'm a super creator. You know, use code Bedlam in the Brawl Stars shop and whatnot. Brawl Stars is basically asking us creators to do some, I guess, PR for their newest brawler and kind of like generate some hype to get the people excited for the new update. Like, we don't have any like gameplay or anything in the new brawler, but instead we have this lore book that they've sent us out. And this is a choose your own adventure tabletop RPG kind of a situation, according to what I'm reading over here. We roll a dice and we read this book, and I guess we go on an adventure or something. And so yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what to expect, and I'm not sure if this video will even be interesting, but let me know if you guys enjoy it. And story time with Bedlam, Lambed, Brawl Stars here. So grab a hot chocolate or a blanket or something. It's getting kind of warm, actually. It's like the summertime. Don't actually overheat, but you know. This is gonna be maybe like a cozier read along kind of a situation. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. And I'm gonna try to get as soothing of a voice as I can get here. Okay, so let's do this. Like and subscribe and use code Bedlam in the Brawl Stars shop to get 100 ASMR mommies or daddies to. All right, so according to the instructions, you have to start from page 4 to get the adventure to actually start. Oh, it's okay. So the pages are numbered at the bottom. All right, let me just read this cover. What does it say here? Sir Brightscale, late as always. I hope you brought your dice this time. I have no idea what this guy's voice is supposed to be like.
Shut it, bro. Oh, hi, Lumi. And that's purity of the frozen ember.
Okay, I don't want to do the whole video like this. You know what? Of course, I knew that. Oh man, my dragon burnt a hole in my bag. You got any extra dice, Damien? Again? Arg. Fine, but now you better pay super close attention. I put a lot of work into this campaign. Are you ready to rock? Yes, I sure am ready to rock. And again, it looks like this mystery person, the speaker's name is Damien, who's like the dungeon master of this RPG. I've actually never played Dungeons and Dragons or anything, so I think this is all D&D based, but I literally I have no experience with doing this before. This actually reminds me more of like a Goosebumps kind of a situation. I don't know if you guys remember, there's like a choose your own adventure style books thing from like, I think this old like horror mini book series called like Goosebumps I used to read in middle school, bro. That shit went crazy. But that was like my only experience with a choose your own adventure style thing, so I'm not really sure what to expect here. This will be kind of a blast of the past, literally. Okay, so page 3, we get like a cute pic of Pam. I don't know, she's in like medieval town or whatever. You enter the once glorious capital city of Brightstar at the behest of the mechanist physician. Fabled heroes of legend, we bequeath your help. As of late, our fair city has been beset by quakes and tremors. We humbly request that you identify the source of this instability and quell it before the great Brightstar is naught but dang ruins. We've also received several reports of a disturbance at Castle Courtshire. It's unclear whether the quakes are related. So choose one option and turn to the next page. Okay, so Dragon can either say, come on, Liu Purity, why waste our precious seconds talking to her? Let's go find a damaged building. I bet it'll lead straight to a cool dungeon or something. Or it could make Lumi say, the castle sounds like an interesting start to our adventure. Or Draco can start rifling through his notes. Wait, I got just the spell for this. I cast Charm Person, and then I demand that the mechanist physician spill the beans. Wait, if Draco can cast Charm Person, why isn't he dating Lumi yet? Is there an option? Can I get the legendary Lumi Draco sex scene? Dude, this is just like Dispatch, bro. This is just like Dispatch. Am I gonna get the Chud ending again, where I get no romance option? Oh, fuck. Wait, I gotta lock in then. Okay, well, if I want to get the best ending, I think we gotta start practicing our Charm Person spells, which is possible, right? Let's go with option C. I don't know why. I mean, this just sounds more interesting. Let's cast Charm Person and demand that the mechanist physician spill the beans. And then we turn to the next page. Okay, option C. We have to roll a d20 for this. Oh, okay. And this is where we start getting the rolling. Oh my gosh, guys, this is just like gambling for real. So here's a d20 dice, I think, and we can roll. What do we get? We get a 5. All right, what does that mean? All right, roll a d20. So on a roll of 1, okay, we got a 5. Okay, on a roll of 2 to 20, oh, we got the shit one. With a subtle flick of the wrist and a few muttered words, the mechanist physician falls under the Sir Brightscale's spell. Oh wait, what? It actually worked? It is a violation of my sacred vows to tell you about the existence of the ancient core that powers the city, but for such dear and trusted friends, I can make an exception. The core has suffered immense damage over the centuries and is now beyond my skill to heal. Only a wand of greater healing or ancient heavy metal ore has a chance of repairing it. Alas, the wand is jealously guarded by fairies. and ancient dragons covet the only known ancient heavy metal ore on the continent. I fear we are doomed. Head to the crossroads and seek your fortune. Wait, so then you just have like an overwhelming chance to succeed. What happens if you fail? What happens if you roll a 1? Okay, if you roll a 1, Sir Brightscale mumbles his words and mistakenly casts harm person. Okay, what? The mechanical physician's clothes erupt in bright burning flames. She magics them away and immediately blows a whistle. Within moments, you're surrounded by guards. Really? Out of my city, the both of you. Damien laughs and says, you lost already. Want to try again? I'll give you one more shot. Okay. So we actually got, I guess you can only get unlucky on this roll. Interesting. Continue on from page 14. Okay, let's move on. So we understand that now, wow, it feels like we just skipped like a lot of stuff. This is like a classic savior journey. We got to save the city, the core, I guess. My gosh, Undertale reference with a magic wand or kind of like a pale ore of some sort to upgrade your nail. Wait, that's the wrong game. Okay, you arrive at a crossroads. To the left, you see the glorious enchanted woods where fairies and other fantastical creatures live. On the right, you see a cave entrance with flames and smoke billowing out. This is the Dragon's Den. Choose one option and turn to the next page. Let's enter the Dragon's Den. Fuck it. I mean, why not? For some reason, you choose to head to the cave tunnel that is billowing smoke. Okay, well, I mean, you know, that's, you know, we lock in. We win these. I don't know what you expect to find there, but I'm almost certain it's going to be a dragon. Continue from page 18. Inside the cave, you see a giant dragon sleeping on a pile of ridges. Oh my gosh, it's Griff! This particular dragon looks especially greedy. If you squint, his face even looks like a cash register. Okay, that's pretty rude. Damn, guys, Griff needs to start like looks maxing. Imagine getting roasted by a book, bro, called like, your face looks greedy. So rude. As you look around the room, you spy something, a glowing shiny rock. It's the ancient heavy metal ore. Oh, okay, we have to either fight the dragon and grab the ore. We can steal the ore even though we don't have it. Okay, let's fight it. Fuck it, let's lock in. Hey, all in. All right, we have to roll again. I hope we get something good. Come on, 16? What does 16 mean? On a roll of 1 through 19, you leap forward and attack the dragon. He doesn't even wake up. He just yawns and rolls over, crushing you both. Your adventure has come to an end. Okay. I'm reading this right now. On a roll of a 20, critical hit, you leap forward and hit the dragon in the exposed part of his belly. He wakes up in a rage. Nobody touches my gold. He bellows, blasting you with fire and turning you into dust. Your adventure has come to an end. So, okay, I would have died either way. What? There's no way to kill the dragon? Bruh, what a scam. Griff is clearly broken. He needs a nerf. Is this maybe a premonition of what'll happen when Griff gets his buffies? Perhaps healing star power buffied? He gets immunity frames every time he takes any damage? Am I cooking with this idea, guys? I feel like that'd be kind of peak. All right, well, I guess we gotta restart. Fuck. Actually, let's go back. I kind of want to see what happens if we enter the enchanted woods instead. Maybe this will be the win. You stroll through the enchanted woods, chuckling at the fairies and staring at the glittering fauna. At some point, you are followed by a rather annoying fairy, a glowing blue light that keeps telling you to listen despite having nothing to say. You eventually arrive at the clearing. That's a W Zelda reference? Alright. Page 16. As you head deep into the enchanted woods, you've come across a peculiar sight. Oh, here we go. There's a lot of reading this time. I think we might have succeeded. An enormous fairy with a head the size of a large boulder is prancing around the clearing. Is that supposed to be Fairy Frank? Hello, I'm Frank. I know you come seeking the wand of greater healing. He flicks his wrist, showing off a giant star-shaped wand. If you want my help, you will answer me this one question. What do you think of my outfit? Choose one option, turn to the next page. Okay, so we can either say it's beautiful, we can bow and say it suits you a great choice, or we can say it's a bit goofy. All right, let's go with number A. I mean, listen, if you have nothing good to say, just don't say it, you know? Sir Brightscale and Purity look at each other. In unison, they shout, "It's the best outfit we've ever seen. Never seen anything better." Result: Frank is skeptical. Fuck! He thinks you're just trying to say what you think he wants to hear and waves his wand, teleporting you out of his domain and into the dragon's den? Oh my god, no way. Alright, bro. Dude, he just puts us in the fucking death ending. Inside the cave, you see this giant dragon. Yeah. And then, okay, and then we either fight him or we try to steal it. Either way. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm just realizing right now, if we don't fight the dragon, we can choose to try to steal the ore, which has a different set of options. Wait, let's try that instead. Okay. So you don't have a rogue in your party, but you reckon you can try to steal the ore. Let's choose option B. So now we have to roll. We got a 17. What does 17 mean? Okay, on a roll of 5 to 20, you succeed in stealing the ancient heavy metal ore. Excellent. With your treasure in hand, you journey to the core to save the city. Wait, that's it? As you enter the chamber, you see the mechanist physician pacing back and forth. The core resembles a massive human heart. It is beating faintly. As you walk closer, you can see the door is covered in a thick purple goo, which you notice is leaking from... Oh, it's my bad, guys, sorry. Which you notice is leaking from the broken core. The core addresses the party in a crackling, groaning voice.
I am no longer able to pump enough power to support the city.
Even with the strongest magical and mechanical support, this experience has been overwhelming for me. I didn't want to let my city suffer. I didn't tell anyone this. Please forgive me. I didn't know how to share my pain. Suffer with me now, and let's bear this pain together. Okay, that part reads kind of strangely. I don't know what... Interesting. Okay, choose one option and turn to the next page. Requires Wand of Greater Healing. Okay, I have the Ancient Heavy Metal Ore, so let's hand that over, option B. So... you hand the ancient heavy metal ore to the mechanist physician, who begins prepping for magical surgery by setting up a complex healing contraption, placing the ore within. Continue from result C. You walk forward to help, but the mechanist physician raises her hand. I've done all I can. There's nothing left for us to do but wait. You look on helplessly as the mechanist physician's healing contraption begins to whir and spin. Metal sparks shower from within and magical energy swirls around it. There's a loud crack and the cavern goes dark. Then slow, steady, metallic thum, thum, thum. Light returns. The rumbling stops. Behold, the beating of a metal heart. The core has been renewed and the magical purple liquid flows through it with no issues. As you look around the cavern, you see cracks being mended and the quake subsiding. You did it. You're the heroes. The end. Okay, wow. Easy win, guys. So we only died once. Twice. I feel like we kind of sped ran that like that. Maybe that was really short. Wait, let's go back and revisit Fairy Frank. I wonder what happens if we choose... let's choose option B. Sir Brightscale bows to the fairy. It suits you. A great choice. Oh, guys, if only I could... if only I could actually do this in real life, bro. I say an option. I choose a dialogue option, and then I'm like, ooh, that was a bad outcome. And then we turn back time and then choose a different one. That would be so peak, bro. Fuck, that would fix all of my fucking social issues. Frank is delighted by your answer. Oh, nice. And offers you the Greater Wand of Healing. Just remember to bring it back. I need it for a gathering I'm hosting next week. With a wand in hand, you journey to the core. Okay, and then once you're at the core, you can give the Greater Wand of Healing, and then you hand the Wand of Greater Healing to the mechanist physician, who begins prepping for magical surgery by setting up a complex healing contraption, placing the wand within, and then blah blah blah. Okay, and then it works. Okay, and then if Purity responds, it's a bit goofy for my taste, to be honest. Where's the Black No Band logos? Frank gets shocked by your remarks, offended. He flicks his wand solemnly, says sachet away, and teleports you directly into the dragon's den. Okay, and then you die again. Or you die if you fight the dragon, but you can win if you steal it. Okay, there was a lot of stuff that we low-key skipped and missed. I'm curious what we might see here. Okay, coming back to the mechanist. I think I was saying mechanist. Mechanist? No, it's mechanist physician. Okay, coming back to the mechanist physician, we can maybe change the dialogue option. So let's not try to charm this person, and instead let's go into the castle. Option B, let's enter the castle. So your party of intrepid adventurers sets off to Castle Courtshire. On the way to the castle, you spot a strange creature looking in the shadows staring at you. It's Spike. He's been following you for 3 days. Wow, what the fuck are you doing? Is this supposed to be like the Gollum from the Lord of the Rings kind of a character? It says continue from page 11. When did we enter a clearing? You enter Castle Courtshire greeted by a mouse and a talking trash can. Are we just gonna do nothing about Spike? Okay. Like not even gonna go Carl or anything to counter? Like what are we doing? At least go a thrower. They point... So, okay, so you're greeted by a mouse and a talking trash can. They point to the center courtyard where you see 2 giant ogres picking on a young red-headed child. The ogres are towering hulks made of pure muscle. As you look closer, you see that they also have red hair. Are the ogres supposed to be like related to the child or something? What's going on here? Is this some kind of lore moment? Is this Damien? But like as a kid for some reason? I guess he likes using the age play? That's cool. Didn't know that about Damien. Would have honestly preferred to know what his kit does, but I guess this works too. Choose one option and turn to the next page. So we can either fight the ogres and help the kid or run away. All right, let's fight the ogres. Ooh, it's a roll. Okay, we rolled a 6. Okay, no more 6, 7, guys. It's bad. Okay, bad. The new meta is I was looking for a job and then I found a job. Okay, let's get on the train, guys. Let's get on with the times. On a roll of 10 to 20, the ogres are picking on a redheaded kid, so this strikes a chord. Oh, so this strikes a chord, no pun intended, with Sir Brightscale. Purity quickly takes one down while the other is slain by Sir Brightscale. Oh, I guess we're murdering now. Damien breaks character and says, "You two are my real family. Let's go out for some milkshakes at Bowls on me." What? Oh, okay, so the kid is supposed to be like the Damien self-insert and Damien is the dungeon master, and then the ogres are... Like, I don't really know what's going on here. What happens if you roll a 1 through 9? You fight the ogres and lose. The ogres call you all weaklings and smash your belongings, teasing you. Your adventure is over. Okay, Draco says, "The ogres remind me of our older brothers," to which Damien nods. Lumi replies shocked, Really? Now I know why you never introduced them to me. Oh. So Draco and Damien have 2 older brothers who are both redheaded. They're all redheaded. And so I guess Draco and Damien don't like their 2 older brothers. A family of 4 with all dudes? God damn. That mom went through it, bro. Holy. Unlucky. I guess going back, we could have also run away. Discretion is the better part of valor after all. And if we do that, Damien gets personally upset by the party's decision. Seriously, I thought you 2 would have stuck up for me. I mean, the ginger kid. I guess I was wrong. Damien gets up and leaves, leaving Draco and Lumi confused by the session's abrupt and early end. Okay. Is this a common occurrence for the D&D masters to like have a self-insert character and then they get like personally offended if the party doesn't like treat them nice or something? I bet that's happened once or twice.
Why didn't you romance the very valiant hero? My queen. You gotta go back. Change your choice.
Okay, so we don't win, but I guess the winning condition there is that we just get ice cream or some shit. What is the last thing that we've missed here? I guess option A, back at the very start, we can talk to the mechanist physician and we can ignore talking to the mechanist physician and instead just go find like a damaged building leading to a cool dungeon or something. Without wasting a moment, you dash towards a large cracked coliseum looming near the horizon. Continue from page 7. Inside the ruined coliseum, you are approached by a mammoth giant clad in armor and wielding a giant sword. He speaks with a booming voice. I am the god of rock, but now I am sad. My Coliseum has been shattered by these quakes. How am I to entertain a crowd if there is nowhere for them to sit? I am willing to help you on your quest, but first you need to cheer me up. I want you to play me the best song in the world and not just a tribute. He throws a microphone towards Sir Brightscale. Oh, okay, so the giant, disgusting, big-bodied mammoth is Jaeyoung. Rude. Yeah, he's not that fat. He's still got it. Broken pull, surely. Choose one option and turn to the next page. Accept the God of Rock's challenge. Okay, sure. Okay, so we accept the challenge, which means we have to roll. We get a 9. Okay, on a roll of 1 to 18, you start to perform the greatest song in the world in exchange for the God of Rock services. As the song reaches the climax, you feel an intense pain in your chest, which grows until you can't help but collapse on the ground, writhing in pain. After many tense minutes, the pain subsides. Damien breaks character. Your heroes need time to recover. Let's pick up from here again next week. Draco and Lumi look at each other, worried why Damien abruptly stopped the session. Your adventure has come to an end. Try again. Wait, what? I'm not sure what this means, but I guess maybe Damien is supposed to have some kind of singing ability, some kind of a music thing related thing. So he does like damage over time. I don't really understand what this is supposed to mean exactly, but it's cool. I guess the story has like some hints about the newest brawler in here. If we roll a critical success, okay, what happens if we roll a critical success? Against all odds, you succeed. So I have to roll a 19 or a 20. Keeping up his bargain, the rock god agrees to cast a guarding spell to prevent the earthquake. He lets out the highest note you've ever heard, which forms a protective bubble around the city of Brightstar. However, it turns out that the earthquakes are magical in nature and much stronger than this defense. You can do nothing but stand helplessly as the earthquake bursts the bubble and consumes the city. What the fuck? Bro, this guy's fucking useless. God damn it, Jaeyoung. What the hell? If we politely decline, you aren't in a singing mood, what happens? B. Sir Brightscale speaks up. Sorry, god dude, but we already had bad practice this week and just want to chill and adventure today. Maybe next time? As they walk away, Purity shrugs. For real, I just want to bash some skulls. Let's head back and try another path. Okay, so option A was the incorrect option. Option B was where you get the Damien lore. And option C is where you actually like win. Okay, cool. So we've read, I think that's basically everything. We've read the whole book. Okay, so that's pretty cute. We've learned some interesting lore, I guess, with this. Is that apparently Damien is just brothers with Draco, and they're supposedly maybe some kind of a vocalist of some sort, I guess. Maybe they're even in the band with Lumi and Draco. Actually, Draco's the guitarist and Lumi's the drummer, right? So I guess that could make sense if Damien's like the singer. Maybe there's even... No, that'd be weird, actually. Maybe there's even some kind of a love triangle, but that would just be weird. Probably not. Or maybe so. I mean, I don't know. The art is really cool as always. I'm not sure if there's anything else interesting about this. Yeah. But all of the juicy stuff, you know, with the early access gameplay and everything, you will expect to see it on this channel, guys, when the update drops, okay? Guys, I will have access to the dev build, people. I specifically got a whole iPad for it just so I could play on a dev build. So when that does drop, I'll be one of the first to know. And we'll be able to try out this Damien brawler, I guess, for ourselves. And I'll let you know for real if he's broken or balanced. So stay tuned for that. I guess for now, that's cool. No legendary sex scene, though, I'm noticing. I didn't see, like, not even like a Fairy Frank alternate romance path that we could have done or anything. Draco didn't use Charm Person on Lumi at all. Like, I don't really know what's What's going on here, guys? I feel like there's a whole missed opportunity. There's even a whole spike in a hole in the wall, this kind of alternate pathway that just never got explored. I feel like the story maybe didn't realize its full potential. Like look at these hands. Like, what those hands be doing? We'll never find out because the story never explored that adventure. It's a true shame. Also, Pam is here, but she never actually. Oh wait. Oh, Pam is the mechanist. Oh, I just realized, like, yo, Pam shows up, but she never shows up in the story. But she's the mechanist physician. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. Yeah, that's why she shows up here too. Okay. I'm also not really sure what's the deal with the hearts dialogue options. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, that's cool. Now that I'm thinking about it too, there's no scene where the dragon falls in love with the pet donkey that can talk that was on you with this journey, and then ends up having half dragon, half donkey children that show up in the next storyline, and they don't all do one big dance party with everybody there. As the credits roll, but it's fine, you know. I mean, you know, it's a small indie company. You gotta cut in some slack, guys. They don't have the budget for that kind of thing. That's probably gonna be it for me. Let me know what you guys thought about this. I thought it was all right. They seem to do something new for every new brawler release, actually, which is kind of cool. Like with Naja, I don't think they did anything, but with Sirius, they had a whole like loot box package that they sent out to creators, which is kind of interesting too. Yeah, for now, catch y'all with ranked in the next one. All right, love you, peace, bye.